This is the final event for the Head Over Heels project, which was my main project as Children's Writing Fellow this year. The thought behind the project was about bringing children back to that very beginning part of the creative process. There was 25 schools involved, and I had brainstorming workshops with all of those schools. All of the children wrote up their own stories, with many, many, many hundreds of stories, and today is the day where we get to hear the 5 favourite stories out of all of those and to see them illustrated live.
Today we're at the Seamus Heaney HomePlace, and I've brought an amazing group of illustrators and writers, and we're going to be telling stories through pictures. I think it's really important that kids get to connect with the people who make children's books. When I was a kid, I didn't know how the pictures got into books, but we're introducing them to 5 top illustrators and writers, and I'm hoping that some of those children will go off, write books and illustrate books of their own and become the next generation of creatives.
The children who wrote very beautiful stories, the ones who wrote very wacky stories, funny stories, there's some very dark stories in there too. And it was wonderful to see how they each made their own of it. It's been about exercising their creative muscles, about seeing that this is something that they can do.
I think there is only a little more to go. I think it will be safe.
The one I'm illustrating it's just up my street. It's fairy tales. It's got dragons, towers and princesses, all the things I like, but it's got a real edge to it.
I am the very loud man that they've brought in to read the stories and sort of breathe life into them, and it's really a joy because like some of the characters in this are hilarious and heartwarming and spooky and interesting, and yeah, it's a real privilege to get to read them.
The story I was assigned is about a little girl who finds her grandfather's travel journal and decides she wants to go traveling with her grandfather, and there's lemon pies in it. Which is my favourite bit.
I have been so lucky to be chosen for a book that's written in Irish called Robbie Robot. So it's a very, very funny story about this robot who wants to become a ballerina and learns from the television how to eventually fulfill the dream.
So I'm going to be illustrating this really cool story called Never Get Braces, and it's a fun story that has its own logic. I'm very, very excited. The winning children will see their work coming to life.
I'm illustrating a story called The Wonderful Wizzy of All, which is kind of like a fantasy story. It's a fantastic story written by a child, and lots of interesting things for me to pick out, to draw, and hopefully justify the story today.
I thought it was really good. I'm really, really, really happy.
Amazing. I just like the way she captured everything in it, and like you could see what the storyline was.
Oh, it was glorious. Oh, it was just unbelievable. He could just, it was what I thought it would be and better too. It was just unbelievable.
It was absolutely brilliant, and it was just unbelievable. Just the way he got everything in it and made it look so real.
I thought it was amazing. I thought the buzz in the room was amazing.
I think it went brilliant.
I think it went great, yeah. I think really kind of worked off the energy of all the kids.
Yes.
Did you find it?
Great vibe. The kids were enthusiastic. Everyone was just having fun. So
yeah, I'd love to do it again.
The look in a kid's face when one of the best illustrators in Ireland takes their ideas and brings them to life.
It was just a triumph, you know. The kids loved it, and the storytelling by Myra and Dave Rudden was unbelievable. Yeah.
And I think that was the lovely thing, that their stories took centre stage that way, that they were the stars, despite all of the stars present, that actually the children's stories were what just utterly lifted the thing. It was really, really
It was
fantastic.
just the best fun ever. Really enjoyed it.